Pastor Walton, I don't know what to do on the manifesto essay. Could you please explain it to me? Yes. Let's go through it all together, okay? So for this unit, you guys are going to be focusing on manifesto. Now, for week 2, you guys were required to read chapter 1 of Sayers' Contemporary Humanities textbook, which you need to buy if you have not bought it already. This is what it looks like. Excuse my horrible laundry. And that's what the textbooks looks like. It's very thin, okay? And this guy only costs $25 at the bookstore. You can get it. You should get it. Okay? Back to you guys. So, we're studying chapter 1 in that textbook. What I want you guys to do is create what's called a manifesto. Now, in our first week's work, you guys were able to look at Jared Lee Loughner. I think I'm saying his name correctly. His manifesto that he created, and that was the man who shot, killed, and injured folks at a political rally. And you guys may know him as looking like this. That's the guy, Jared Lee Loughner. Anyway, so back to your assignment. So he actually ended up injuring Gabby Giffords back in 2011, and he was charged with mass murdering. Anyway, back to you guys. So what I want you guys to do is create what's called a manifesto. Okay? In your manifesto, you will be answering all of these questions. Now, you may find some words in here that you don't know what they mean and how they apply to this assignment, such as status quo, such as, I think worldview is in here. If you don't know what words mean, you need to look them up, okay? You guys have a beautiful Google that will allow you to look words up, and it'll tell you what they mean, okay? So moving right along. Now let's go down to the bottom. I have specific requirements that I'm asking for. Now, while I am asking you to do this, you need to make sure all of this is present as well. Number 1, you need a 900-word essay, which I've already talked about. Number 2, you will have to have, it would need to be double-spaced in MLA font, okay? In addition to that, you must use at least one quote from either your chapter 1, or another credible source. You can, if you want to, use the video that I showed you guys that I assigned in week 2 as your credible source. So you have to quote at least once. And if you're quoting from a source, that means that you have to use an MLA works cited list. And yes, you have to do both. You cannot get out of it. Yes, you have to quote, and yes, you have to have a MLA works cited list, even if it's only including the one source, okay? So it would probably be best to use both the book and the manifesto that I assigned in week 2, but that is the explanation of this assignment. If you have any thoughts or questions, please feel free to reach out to me via email. It would probably be best to use my Canvas email, but if you use the other one, that's fine too. I'll respond either way. Any questions other than what does a word mean on the assignment? I will answer. Okay, so hopefully that helps you guys understand what you guys are supposed to do for this assignment. And this is when it's due, okay? All right, guys, talk to you soon.